Yo, what you saying, YouTube? It's your boy King Cardo, and today, guys, this isn't the most special video because hey, we'll never know when that's gonna be. But today, I got a very special video for you. You already saw by the title. We're reacting to the GOAT himself, Michael Jackson's official biopic trailer. This is the official trailer. Now, last time, yes, I know I reacted to the original trailer, and yes, I know I reacted to the things you might have missed in the trailer, but this time we ain't missing shit, nigga. I don't expect there to be a lot of things that we haven't seen already since the teaser trailer, but bro, I'm just excited, bro. As you can see, I went in theme. If let me know down in the comments if you get how this is an MJ theme, but yes, I went in theme for the reaction because, bro, like, this is my GOAT. Like, once again, if you're new here and this is your first time watching me, welcome. Thank you for clicking on the video. My name is King Cardo. This is the channel where we react to a bunch of stuff. We post vlogs and...
Stop the cap.
I'm lying to you right now. We haven't posted many vlogs, but we do other content that's on the way. Big up 2026, you know? For now, it's reactions, though. Subscribe to see more. I got you. You know, I promise you bigger things are on the way. But I'm a huge MJ fanatic, if you don't know. My two GOATs, J. Cole and Michael Jackson, you know? Those are my GOATs. Here's proof. I don't know why this is proof, but this is proof that I'm a huge MJ fan, okay? Because I memorized this shit off heart. You didn't do that. I did that, okay? And I was drunk at a wedding, so don't judge me. But, yes. Let's get to the video. Let's get straight to it, guys. Let's get straight to it. And now, I am a very credible source when it comes to this Michael Jackson stuff. So just know, like, if I'm saying something, like, just know it's like, it's probably true, right? Like, don't even bother to do your own research, bro. Don't even bother. Just take what I'm saying for fact. All right, it officially starts now. Go, Michael. What? The GOAT? I'm not, guys. I'm sorry. This is nitpicking. This is nitpicking, and this has nothing. This is not me saying it's gonna be a bad movie, but it's like I saw this for 2.5 seconds, and I already don't like how this hair looks, bro. I already don't like how this looks. I feel like this looks kind of cheap. I almost kind of feel like the jacket looks a little cheap. Like MJ, bro. MJ was a well-dressed nigga, bro. That shit, he had that shit on. It's that splat.
That's split right there.
Like, you know? I know they're trying. A lot of you in my comments have said that they're trying, they're putting in effort, but like, I can't be the only one that, off of the 4 seconds of this trailer, I feel like this just looks a little cheap, bro. I think you could have came harder with the wig, you know? And even the clothes, you know? But like, let me not nitpick too hard. It's just my GOAT, guys. It's passion, okay? The nitpicking is just passion. That's all it is, okay? I promise you it's nothing crazy. It's just passion.
You're beautiful. You're the greatest of all time.
Like, okay. He's working. Yo, they're trying. I'm not saying they're not trying. It just seemed a little stiff. This part seemed alright. I'll give them that.
Beautiful.
But this part right here, let me not put it in slow motion because you might not get it fully, but it's like, it just seemed a little stiff. It didn't have that. MJ was MJ like popped and locked and like did his stuff, but MJ was like, he was smooth, bro. He popped and locked, but he was still smooth. He wasn't just stiff, you know? That, the neck movement didn't seem too MJ-esque, if you know what I'm saying, you know? Like, it just seemed a little stiff, is all I'm saying, you know? This isn't no hate to Jafar, bro, because I know he probably worked his ass off for this shit. And there can only be one Michael. There can only be one, you know? That's why we only got one. But like, I've seen impersonators. What I'm trying to say is I've seen impersonators. Like Chris Brown. Chris Brown did his moonwalking Michael Jackson impersonation like a lot more smoother than what I'm seeing right now. But once again, this is seconds. It's seconds of a trailer. We got a whole movie coming out in April.
Let me tell you something. In this life,
okay,
you're the winner.
What? Nia Long? Why didn't I know that? Why didn't I know Nia Long was playing Michael Jackson's mom. I did not know that.
Oh, you're a loser. Y'all want to work in a steel mill like me for the rest of your days?
No, sir.
Yeah, because I sure as hell don't. Y'all willing to fight for it?
Yes, sir.
I need to hear you a little louder. Y'all willing to fight for it?
Yes, sir.
You gotta put that work in. That's what it takes. That hard work and dedication. You know what I'm saying? That's what them mans are doing what you're not doing. This is about to get a little motivational because Joe Jackson, he may have beat the shit out of Michael, but he did make him great. We can't argue that. You know, pressure makes diamonds. You know, pressure can break sometimes, but it will make the diamond if strong enough. You know, my science niggas, fact check that for me. You know, let me know how that works down in the comments.
Ready whenever you are, Michael.
Woo! No. You know, hey. Guys, it's about time. Yo, I needed this movie, bro. I needed this movie, man. I need this movie. Bro, you guys don't understand. Like, Michael Jackson was my GOAT, bro. Like, this, I don't have no idols, but when I did as a kid, like, this was the first person, like, I really, like, looked up to, you know? Obviously, besides your mom and dad, like, every kid's gonna look up to them. But, like, Michael Jackson was the first person outside of my family that, like, I really looked up to, bro. Like, I wanted to dance because of Michael. I wanted to make music because of Michael. Like, I wanted to make people feel things because of Michael. That's almost part of the reason why I'm content creating, bro. Like, that's why I entertain. I like to entertain. I make videos. I make music because I like to make people feel things, you know. Pause, no Diddy. Like, I like to just, you know, bring that out of people. Pause, once again, no Diddy. But, yeah.
You know what I'm after?
You want to be the biggest star in the world?
We need to capitalize on Michael's success. Because
I'm glad that they're putting, like, stuff like this out there, you know, like they're the truth, how like people just wanted to use Michael for his money and his fame. But of course they're gonna, like, bro, when you're up and you're like that, people are always gonna want to use you for your money and your fame. Like, I'm sure like mans like KSI, Speed, Kai, Michael Jackson, Drake, Jay-Z, Usher, like all these like top guys in their professions, you know, LeBron, Steph Curry, like all these mans have people who are trying to just leech off of them, you know, and use them for bread. But it's like, you got to keep an eye on these things. You got to make sure that the circle you're keeping around you trust. This has nothing, bro. This is getting off topic from Michael, but it's like, I'm just happy to see that they're putting all aspects of his life and not just the fluffy, nice shit, you know, like they're putting the people trying to betray him and like the backstabbing. They're putting that shit in the movie too. So I'm happy as a fan that it seems like they're doing his life story justice so far, you know?
some family is the brand. That's our Coca-Cola. And we need to start selling. So I'm planning an international tour. This is just the beginning.
The tour, man,
I need to think.
I told you what to think.
for y'all that don't know, is like he was shooting for that commercial, and then that's when his hair caught on fire, and like a lot of the MJ problems kind of started to happen after this, you know. So it was pretty sad to see.
I love my family. I just want to do my own thing. Just have all these ideas in my head.
They kept it in the family. That's the thing. They kept it in the family. Because, like, truthfully, he doesn't really look like Mike. I'll be honest. He doesn't really look like Mike.
You're not that guy.
Okay. Even though he's family with him. But they kept it in the family. So we let it slide. But if they just casted people, like, I'm sure they could have found people who looked more like MJ. You know? Like, let me know if you disagree in the comments. I feel like we know what's up.
Just gotta get them out.
Then do it, Michael.
Is in my head.
What those papers say?
Just got.
What does this say? Am I slow? I don't know what that says. Rough stuff enough. Strong as your fist. Don't wanna like wood. Don't be the macho man. Don't be a macho man. No one wants to be different. No one wants preferred. I think is what that says. Preferred? I think. I don't know.
Get them out.
What is all
Then
this?
do it, Michael. Not a little boy anymore.
Be careful what you do.
Michael,
Don't go
I know you were
around
different
with
the moment you were
youngers'
born.
hearts.
You have a very special
They even put the monkey in there, yo. This is crazy. I wish I knew the accuracy. Is this actually what MJ's room looked like? Like those who know where to find photos, let me know down in the comments, bro. Like I just gotta take a second to appreciate this, bro, and like really analyze what's going on. Like we got his album here, you know, some sort of childhood car maybe with a little dog there, the piano, all the music equipment. Bro, this guy was making bangers in the 90s. He didn't have no FL Studio. My man was working shit like this. How do you make music on this, fam? How does that even work? Like jukebox, like yo, this. Like, for the times, this room seems lit, you know?
Michael, I knew you were different the moment you were born. You have a very special life. I believe music could change the world.
Okay.
Spread love.
Bro, who was doing it like this back in the day? Who was doing it like this back in the day besides y'all remember Uzi's video for I Just Wanna Rock and how we shut down New York and people thought that was major. Bro, we had social media. Word of mouth got around. Uzi's in New York with Kai. It spread like wildfire. There was none of that social media, Snapchat, let me FaceTime my homie and let him know that MJ's pulling up. Like, bro, he just did that. How do you just do this? How does one just do that? Only MJ could. I don't even think Drake could make this many people gather on the street like that, bro. Taylor Swift does not do. Well, you know what? Maybe. I don't know. But like I don't know that many Taylor Swift fans personally. Besides like you know, a couple white girls that go to my school. I heard them say that they like Taylor Swift. But like other than that, I don't really know anybody who says that they're a real life Taylor Swift fan. So let me know. If you actually listen to Taylor Swift, let me know down in the comments. But we're not going to have another MJ, bro. No one else is going to do it like this. I promise you.
This is not a live show or concert. These are the fans who had gathered outside the hotel just to get a glimpse of Michael Jackson. And this was all before social media.
And to add, like, I don't know. The CGI just looks a little fake here. Like, now that I have it paused and stand-stilled. I hope they put the money needed into this movie, bro. I don't want them to cheap out or cut corners anywhere. I need full scale everything. You know what I'm saying?
Spread love, joy, and peace. That is what I want the world to feel.
Okay.
Magic.
Okay, April 24th. Say word. I was saying the 26th. It's the 24th. Even better. Now, my people, I do want to say, now that the trailer has concluded, I do have some slight concerns. I will be honest, I do have some slight concerns. I was looking at some of the moves, bro, and I don't want to be too much of a stickler or a critic, but it's like, bro, like, looking at it, I don't feel like... Nah, the thriller was alright, but like it seems a little stiff at times. Like I feel like his movements aren't... They're not MJ. I feel like a broken record. I keep recycling what I'm saying, but it's like, bro, like I want them to... You know what? Here's the thing. Okay, I'm going to let you guys know how my mind's thinking. I watched Straight Outta Compton. I watched the Notorious B.I.G. one. I've watched the TLC biopic. I've watched the Tina Turner biopic. I've watched the Aretha Franklin biopic. I've watched the Ray Charles biopic. I've seen a lot of biopics, just to name a few. And it's like, none of those characters were... Sorry, not characters, but none of those people were my favorite artists necessarily. But I was fans of their music. And I knew enough about their life story that I felt like those movies did it justice. Now, you may feel otherwise, but I feel like those are really good movies. I feel like they got everything pretty accurate. Now, the issue with them, that this is no fault to the movie makers or the people putting it on. This is an MJ movie. It's about MJ. So it's like the standard is up here. Like MJ was this type of guy. Everybody else was below MJ. Like they all had biopics. They were all legends and great. Don't get it twisted. But none of them were MJ. So it's like the expectations are through the fucking roof with this movie. And I need them to execute on those expectations. And it's like, I can say that they tried. I'm not going to look at this trailer and say that they didn't try, because it looks like they tried and it looks like they've put in effort. But I'm not sure if this movie is going to live up to everything that I'm hoping it's going to be. Truthfully, I'm not sure. You know, I'm just gonna have to watch and see. And it's strictly because some of the outfits and wigs look a little bit cheap, and some of the dance moves just look a little stiff. But maybe Jafar is just not a great dancer. He probably busted his ass off to get it where it's at, and good. And you know, good for him. They kept it in the family. They got a descendant of Michael to be playing him, so I respect it. But truthfully, if me and you are going to be honest with each other, they probably could have casted somebody else who looked a little bit more like Michael, and they might have been able to get that same person to be a better dancer. But like, that's just nitpicking, and I don't know about that. I will say though, with the wigs, I think you guys could have found better wigs. Like, I'm sure I could find a black girl in Brampton who will nice up a nicer Michael Jackson wig than that, like a more Michael Jackson accurate wig than what I was seeing there. But like, that's just my thoughts and opinions. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know if you're still just as excited as I am to see this movie. Do you think that this is gonna meet your expectations or my expectations? Like, do you think this is gonna be one of the best biopics of all times, as it should be, or do you think it's gonna flop? I'm curious to know your thoughts, genuinely. If you guys are new to the channel though, leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so that YouTube will tell you when I post, because I've noticed that YouTube's not really doing that with you guys. So make sure you turn on the bell. And YouTube's got a video popping up right over here for you. They say this is the one that you're going to enjoy the most, and YouTube knows what you watch, not me. So if I was you, I'd go check this out, and I'll catch you right over there. Until then, don't know.
Sit back, kick back, smoke a little, talk a little. Sit back, kick back, smoke a little, talk a little. Sit back, kick back.
No, stop! Stop! Okay.